somewhere. I don't know.
And we are live! Hey everybody, and welcome to Ch1Con Chat. This is our first video chat of the year, and it's very exciting. If you do not know what Ch1Con is, it is short for the Chapter 1 Young Writers Conference, which is an annual writing conference both for and by young adults. We hold it in the Chicago area every summer. We do not have a date or location within the Chicago area at this time for 2016, but we are working on it. And in the meantime, we're going to have this fun chat for you. So, if you have seen our website, you've seen that we're going to be trying to limit our chats to shorter time periods this time, because they got very long last year. So we're trying to make them better for you guys. We don't want to take up your entire night. So we have a timer running that's going to go for 30 minutes, and we're going to do our best to stick with that. The topic for tonight's chat is just like getting to know the team members. So we have lots of Ch1Con team members with us tonight. Unfortunately, not everyone, but you can never get everyone at one time. So we're going to introduce everyone, and then we're going to play some games. So if you guys want to go around and introduce yourselves. Don't all talk at once.
Okay, well, I don't know. Who should start?
You're an A, Ariel. Why don't you go first?
Go for it. Okay, I'll go first. Okay, I'm Ariel Kaladi. I am the Associate Online Administrator, and I administrate the Associate Online. I don't know. I'm sure I have an important job. And I've been to the last 3 Chapter 1 cons, so yeah, I don't know what else I should say. I'm a second year student at Sarah Lawrence. Yay. That's it.
Brett, you're next.
Okay, fine. I'll go next. I'm Brett Jonas. I am new to the Chapter 1 Con team this year. My first conference was Chapter 1 Con last year, and I am super excited to be part of the team this year. So I am the oldest of 8 kids. I just started college. I write young adult fantasy when I'm not working or doing homework. And that's pretty much about sums me up in a nutshell.
Okay. Julia, I think you're next in the alphabet.
Okay. Hey everybody, my name is Julia Byers, and I am the founder of the Chapter 1 Young Writers Conference. I'm a senior at the University of Michigan, which is the weirdest thing ever. I am a creative writing and literature major, doing an honors thesis in creative writing this year. I intern for the Elizabeth Kaplan Literary Agency. I really hate the Hunger Games. I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay. Well, I'm Kira Budge. I was shushing my roommates, so sorry if that made me look scary. I am a senior at BYU, Idaho, and I'm in English, literary studies, whatever. I also write YA novels of varying kinds, and I am the Master of Marketing for Ch1Con, which means I master marketing.
Oh, man. So hi, I'm Patrice Caldwell. I guess I'm like the grandma of the bunch, which is horrible. Actually, my friends do call me a grandma. But so I just graduated from Wellesley College in May, which is kind of exciting. And I'm still trying to decide whether or not adulthood is better or worse than college. So far, better. And so I majored in English creative writing and a marketing consultant, which is a super fancy title, and I love it. And I went to the conference a year ago, and it was really great. So I'm really excited to be back on the team.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Okay, so I think that's everyone, right? We're good?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. So if you want to learn more about us also and learn about the team members who couldn't make it tonight, you can check out our website where we have a nifty page with all of our biography paragraph things on it, which is www.chapter1conference.com, or you can just Google Chapter 1 Conference and we pop up there too. It's amazing. And also, I don't think we've mentioned yet, if you want to ask us questions, like just comment on how ridiculous we're being, anything at all, during the chat you can tweet using hashtag Ch1Con. That's the letter CH, the number 1, and the letter CON. Do we have the dry up running this time around, Kira?
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, where you just add like bubbles over people's heads.
Oh, great.
Yes, I should have it up here.
Ooh, what is happening?
There's words.
Oh, I did not mean to do that thing. That was an accidental thing.
There we go. Okay. What is happening?
I'll get rid of it. Hold up. There we go. Now it should be gone. For reals.
No, I'm still... Okay, we're gonna... There we go. I got one up. Okay. So, hopefully you can see the Chapter 1 Con up there. So, let us get started. So, we're gonna start out with some, lightning round questions. Answer the first thing that pops up in your mind. Don't worry about talking over each other. We'll work it out. So, alright guys, this is the hard-hitting stuff. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Tea.
Yeah.
Neither, because I'm Mormon.
Well, what about, caffeine-free tea, Kira? Like, peppermint tea.
I don't know. I've not really had it much before.
Herbal tea's nice.
I might.
Yeah, I was gonna
like
say...
it. I'll just say yeah. Okay, but herbal tea, whatever.
Hot chocolate is the best.
Hot chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, next up. Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Ooh, how do you pick? I'm neutral. Rabbits.
Alright.
Cats are antisocial. It's better.
You don't have to walk a cat.
There's some cats that just will follow you around endlessly and will, smother you in your sleep if you're not paying attention to
My
them.
friend had a cat who was super friendly,
Our
so
barn cats follow us everywhere.
Yeah, Spartacus is a stalker too. Yeah.
Alright, what's your spirit animal?
An owl.
Spartacus.
That's a great answer.
I have absolutely no idea. I feel like my answer should be a goat just because of who I am, but I don't know. For those of you who don't know, I have lots of goats, so.
Oh, okay. Go.
Oh, there's Spartacus! Hey, Spartacus. Okay, next up. What is your Hogwarts house?
Gryffindor.
Ravenclaw.
Slytherin flag in my room. See it on the wall. It's amazing. So yeah.
Alright. So hang on, what was everyone's answer?
Spartacus just fell off the bed. Okay, we're good.
Okay. So, hang on, what was everyone's answer to this one? I need to know what I'm working with for this year.
I'm Slytherin.
Slytherin, okay.
Yeah.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. You guys are gonna get along well.
Yeah.
Julia and I are Ravenclaw, yes.
Woo!
And I'm Slytherin / Gryffindor because I've been that fully in both houses. If that makes sense even possible. I'm Harry Potter. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. I got sorted into Ravenclaw once, but I've been Gryffindor every other time, so.
I was gonna say, I
I'm
only get
commonly
Ravenclaw
Gryffindor.
about half the time. The other half the time I'm Hufflepuff, which,
I'm
is my
always
actual
Ravenclaw.
preferred house. But like
Always.
Pottermore sorted me into Ravenclaw, so I identify as a Ravenclaw. So.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. All right. What are books that are coming out soon that you are excited to read?
Oh no.
David J's Beyond the Red.
It's not soon,
Yes.
but the Raven King.
Yes.
My life is waiting for the Raven King.
Gosh, that's a great question. I don't even know.
There's so many. I blog about them lots.
I think like I'm never gonna finish it. It's just nope.
Okay. If you could have dinner with one author, who would you choose?
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling.
That's a tricky one. Margaret Atwood.
Ooh.
That's good.
You know, I have no idea. I have no idea.
It's a tough one. Also, if you go back in time, that also would like add a whole bunch of authors.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be people who are alive right now. Like anyone at all.
Like Louise May Alcott would be super awesome.
Ooh,
Yeah.
or Jane Austen.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. See, but that just made it worse almost. Like, that was too many. I don't know. It's a good question. I gotta think about that one now. I'm gonna go to bed tonight and be like, which author?
You're gonna wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Be like, that was it! And then forget it when I wake up in the morning.
See, one of my top choices is also someone who's dead, but like I would love to meet C.S. Lewis. But I also
Yes.
feel like he would hate me.
Yes.
C.S.
Why?
Lewis was like, well, he was just like very sexist and very religionist, if that makes sense. Where he was like, you're either like the same sect of Christianity as I am, or you're a terrible person.
Yep.
Which was funny because he was friends with Tolkien, who was Catholic, and he hated Catholics. I was like, who knows? Anyway.
Oscar Wilde would also be cool. Gosh,
Yes.
It would be fun to hang out with.
worst question.
You know who'd be like a weird one? Like he'd be a very strange person to hang out with, but could be fun. Is Kurt Vonnegut?
That would be super weird.
Mm.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'd be just like, what's happening the entire time.
You'd have to record your like meeting so that way you could watch it. Oh, man.
Okay, let's see. What's another good question? If you could go anywhere in the world, like, no worries about time, no worries about, like, you know, any money, like, just anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Do we have to pick like?
England.
Do we have to pick like one place, or can we say like Europe and then backpack all across Europe?
That works, that works.
I'll backpack across Europe.
Okay.
Can we see the whole entire world?
Yeah.
Like whole.
My friend went to Cape Town in South Africa last year, and she loved it. She has like these gorgeous pictures of like the beach, so that's where I go. Because it's getting really cold here, and I want some.
I was gonna say, I'm feeling like some South American beaches right now.
Yeah. Great.
I'm kind of partial to Greenland just because I researched Greenland a lot for my book and it's really cool.
That would be cool to go to
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So, last question for this like round of activity. Do you guys have any questions for each other?
Ooh.
I didn't come prepared for this. I didn't know we were gonna. Huh.
Oh,
Emma!
Hey!
Hey! Okay, well, all you guys are thinking of questions. Emma, do you want to introduce yourself?
I certainly do. My name is Emma Ryan. I am a senior in high school, and I am in charge of the Chapter 1Con Tumblr, as well as other assorted matters, I think. I don't know.
great.
Around for a while. I've been around since the inception of the con.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Zoe says hi. Hey, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe.
People are watching us. This is new.
Wait, we have audience?
We have audience. Look at that.
People are watching us.
Guys, we're supposed to act like we're the coolest. Stop being so pessimistic.
This is not new at all.
Get
We always have
audience. Totally.
thousands of fans.
Okay. So, anyone have any questions they want to ask us? And if you're watching and you want to ask a question of the Chapter 1 Con team, you can ask as well, tweeting using hashtag Ch1Con.
Well, that's funny. I keep getting invited to other Google Hangouts now from my, like, IRL friends. Like, no, guys. I have audience. So, I can't.
Alright. Any questions, or are you guys good?
Alright. What do you usually order at Panera Bread if you go there?
Good
Macaroni.
question.
Yeah.
Macaroni and cheese, for sure.
That's a good one.
They have like a kale, like a Caesar salad.
Oh, yeah, I've got that
Yeah.
one time when I was trying to be healthy, and it's delicious.
So every time I'm trying to be healthy, that's what
I should note I did that with a grilled cheese sandwich. I did the you pick too.
It's totally cool. I got it with a big cookie.
I usually get, it's like a Philly cheesesteak, but not. It's like
Is it the Asiago steak?
sandwich. It's really good.
I think my sister gets that, except without the cheese.
Mm.
Like,
I'm all about the cheese. The cheese is really the best part. And
Alright,
then the
so-
broccoli soup is good.
So I don't have a Panera near me.
No!
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to skip out of this one because I haven't been to a Panera in like 2 or 3 years.
Oh
So-
my gosh.
this is
And
very
the bagel
disappointing.
didn't even come for the car.
Yeah!
I was so excited for a bagel.
Entire, like, century.
Okay. So, any other questions? Otherwise, we're gonna move on.
I have no idea what we covered already. So I don't even
Oh,
know.
well, we could just take Emma really quickly through what we covered already. We'll do like a lightning
Have an Emma
fast
lightning
round.
round.
Just
Yeah.
for Emma.
Okay, because we all need to get to know Emma because she is our amazing Tumblr person, and you should be following her Tumblr, and yeah. Okay, first question: coffee or tea?
Tea.
Cats or dogs? Oh, but you're
Neither,
allergic to both.
but I do like that.
What's your Hogwarts house?
Ravenclaw.
What are books you're excited to read?
George.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really bad. It's I'm ordering it right now, and it's coming.
Nice.
And then I can't think of any others.
Okay. What's your spirit animal?
I saw this comic once that told people not to use the term spirit animal lightly because it actually makes your real spirit animal sad. So like you'll look at
Oh
something and be
my.
like, oh, pizza's my spirit animal, but then like your real spirit animal's just like, oh man.
It
That's
says to use your Patronus instead, I think.
Oh, I could use my Patronus? Okay, I
Yeah,
think
you can say-
Patronus would be a whale.
Okay. That explains the whale sweater, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the whale sweater I share with Rainbow Rowell. It is photographed. There is evidence.
Emma, I know a book you're excited for.
What? Oh, Carry On.
There you go.
In there, I kind of am like pretending it's not coming out because I know that I have no time to read anything.
I know, that's terrible.
Okay, and 2 more questions. So if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Me? Ireland probably.
Good choice, good choice. You're Irish, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
And last question, if you could have dinner with any author, dead or alive, who would you choose?
Oh my God. Probably Rainbow Rowell, honestly. Honestly, probably Rainbow Rowell. Because I feel like we would be friends. I know that's probably not true. But
No.
I feel like we would be friends.
Rainbow Rowell is one of those people who, like, just seems like she should be best friends with everyone to ever live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, we'd have a lot to talk about because we have the same favorite band, we have the same sweater, and we both really like Harry Potter. So, like, I feel like that's enough.
Okay, so that is it for our go-to little lightning round questions.
Lovely. Thank
And
you.
we're going to move on to some other stuff now. So we are going to talk the dreaded what are your work in progresses?
Oh.
Let's skip. No.
Alphabetical. Ariel first.
Oh, me first? Is that just going to be our go-to now?
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
going with that.
That puts me at third.
Okay, so my work in progress does not have a pitch that's shorter than like 2 hours. I'm just gonna say it's like a young adult sci-fi fantasy with a romance element. There's aliens and like wishes, and they go to Greenland. It's called The Wishmaker, and I just finished the second draft recently, so hopefully, yay, so exciting. So I still have like a lot of work to do. So the end. That's my work in progress.
Great.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
So I just finished my third book. I finished the first draft like 2 weeks ago.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. I am super excited. So that one was about a princess who has to go out into her country anonymously for 3 years before she rules. And it's a tradition, and like the whole royal line does it. So it's about her on her 3 years and how she survives that after being kidnapped and all that fun stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That sounds so intense.
it's actually more of a romance. But she ends up saving the guy who's supposed to be saving her, so, you know, it's all sorts of fun. So that was my work in progress, but I just started editing about 10 days ago. I started editing my second one, and I am, like, almost done with it. I think I have, like, 90 pages left to edit for first pass before it goes to like, partners. So, yeah, so I'm super excited about that. So I'm trying to, like, bust that out and get it to my critique partners before Nano, because I want them to get it back to me before Nano. So we'll see how that works.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. I'm excited. I'm in love with this story.
I feel like you're so prolific. Like, you're just doing thing after thing.
Yeah, well, my family is super competitive, so for me, and we're also, like, super productive, as you might know, with the business and all that. So, like, for me, it's just get it done and get out. So I wrote the one I'm editing now. I wrote 77,000 words in 108 days.
Oh my gosh.
And then the last one was like 67,000 words in like 120 days or whatever. So it's, yeah, I'm just super fast. Get it done. Get out.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, Emma, it's you.
Emma. Well, my works in progress have recently mostly been trig problems.
Horrible.
Like, those aren't very interesting.
Man.
And no pitches. I'm working on short stories for college portfolios to submit to colleges, and it's terrifying, and I hate it.
Yay.
But what I've started doing, and Kira and Julia might get a kick out of this, is that I'm going back into the archives and pulling out old things that I started and never finished, and I'm finishing them right where I left off. So I'll take the first page of something I wrote in the 7th grade and I'll finish it.
Oh my gosh.
Sending to colleges.
This sounds
Wow.
terrifying.
It's horrifying, but I'm doing it because I want to write for middle schoolers, and I want to make that clear in my application. And because I'm taking my writing as a middle schooler and changing it into writing for middle schoolers.
Gotcha.
That's kind of cool.
That's such a cool project.
It's crazy, and it's horrible, and everything's awful, and true. The end. Moving on.
Okay, am I next?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm also doing lots of short stories right now because that's what I need to do for my honors thesis. But I am also currently drafting a young adult time travel heist novel.
Oh, I missed this.
Yeah, nobody really knows about it. I've been working on it for a little over a month now, but I'm only 7,000 words in. I'm trying to just do 1,000 words a week because that's all I really have time for at the moment, and then hopefully I'll be able to get a whole lot done during NaNoWriMo. I really have no idea what it's about at this point, but it involves at the moment it involves a boarding school and this kind of heist game that all the students play.
Oh, this
they're
is familiar now. I didn't know there was time travel.
Yeah, I added time travel to it. I've tested this kind of idea several times now, and I'm just kind of redoing and combining, and we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, so now there's a time travel element. Yeah, so that's what I'm up to.
JK, element of P. So it's Kira.
Yeah.
We're so good with English.
Letters, alphabet, librarian in progress.
Is this Kira purposely?
Okay, mine, I mean, you guys probably, anyone who's watching this probably knows about it, because I feel like I've been working on it most of the time we've been doing these chats, but, mine is, Coca, which I'm currently editing, and it's a YA contemporary about a girl overcoming OCD, but it's written from the perspective of the OCD.
And it's also absolutely brilliant.
You haven't even read it, Julia!
We know it's good. We know it's amazing. You don't have to read
You're a
it.
dolphin writer.
I'm still in awe of your NaNoWriMo, excerpt sentences that you shared on Chapter 1 on Twitter.
I'm
Or
going to do a
Tumblr.
better job with that this year. I want to do it again, but I'm going to do it right this time.
Good!
Awesome. Okay, I guess that's our official announcement that we're doing that again then.
Yay!
In November, all the Chapter 1Con team members who are participating in NaNoWriMo will share their favorite quote from their novel every week if they want to. You don't feel obligated if you guys don't want to, guys.
Writing.
Last year was every day.
Yeah, it was
was
so
it every
hard
day
to find
last
something
year?
good every day.
Okay, do we want to do every day again?
Oh man.
And it was awful. I think I honestly stopped because I got really busy and wasn't actually able to do Nano. So I just stopped because my word count wasn't going up, and all of yours
Every
were.
day. 0 words.
But also, throwback to how I shared sentences like, I'm as jelly as peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like, you were thinking about
It was great.
a
It was
fireproof ladder.
Fireproof Milk Letter! I was rereading that novel a couple weeks back just because I hate myself. And it's just an entire chapter where I say nothing but fireproof rope letter.
Oh man.
Guys, there's a reason that the novel that I've been revising for 3 years has been being revised for 3 years.
Oh god.
Anyway.
Okay. This is next.
What is
Oh
happening?
man. I don't get to escape. So mine is really different from what I usually write because I usually do fantasy stuff. Anyway, contemporary fantasy. So it's YA which is kind of came from my. If anyone's ever watched it, and so it's basically, I guess, I don't know the pitch. The pitch is like it's called The Egyptian Job. There's this girl who she kind of gets like conned. She's a con artist, but she gets conned, and so it's kind of like her job. She ends up her and her friend put together this team of like teen con artists, and they basically have to like con the con man. It's kind of yeah. It's set in it's set in Boston because in the fall time because I really like Boston in the fall, and I like it's one of those things where like I have the whole plot like in my head. I just never have time to write. So, I'm with Julia. It has like 7,000 words. 7,000 really nice words.
We'll get there someday.
Yeah, we'll get there.
All right, so we actually just hit our 30-minute mark, so we're going to try to wrap this up. But we have a couple audience questions from Zoe. So she asks, do we prefer Amazon or the library?
Library. The library. The library's free.
Yeah. I mean, like, I like that I can keep the books from Amazon, but you can't beat the free from the library.
I was going to say,
I've just heard bad things about Amazon recently.
I love Amazon.
Amazon's a terrible company. I keep getting gift cards to them, though, from people, so I keep using them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Amazon Prime when I was in college, and so I like kind of switched off to Amazon and the library because you can't really, I mean, Amazon Student's like great, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've got the Amazon Student Prime thing.
Yeah.
It's so cheap to have it.
Yeah.
It pays for itself if you ship anything. But yeah, I have a really, really great indie bookstore 2 blocks down the street from me.
In here.
And I generally try to limit what books I read to what I can afford to purchase from them. But, I mean, I also do buy stuff from Amazon every once in a while just because I do have gift cards. I'm honestly not a big library person. I know they're really great, but I'm really lazy, and that involves going twice to get a book because you have to return it when you're done. So
I work at
my job, Julia.
I work at my local library. At least I used to. So now, if I return things late, they just say it's okay. So I never have to pay late.
nice.
I used to volunteer at my library, but then we moved away, and we don't have any bookstores around here. Like, the closest Barnes & Noble is, like, an hour away. So
Oh, wow.
Amazon Prime is, like, literally, because my local library isn't that great in the YA section, and so, like, if I went to my old library, which I still have a card for them, so I can use their ebook system, which is great, but, like, I have to buy Amazon if I want to buy a book, because there's no options around here, literally, not for, like, an hour.
This sounds miserable. I mean, I know you live in a really cool place.
It's terrible.
It sounds like you don't have any, like, you don't have Panera, you don't have a bookstore.
No, I live in the middle of nowhere, except that I'm, like a mile off the interstate and in a relatively big town. We have a Walmart, like, a quarter mile from my house, but no Panera and no bookstore, and it's,
Yeah,
sad.
I live in a college town. Like, it's one of, like, I live in Ann Arbor, Michigan, for anyone who doesn't know, because I go to the University of Michigan, which is, like, one of the biggest universities in the country, which means that I live within walking distance of, I want to say, 5 to 10 bookstores.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm so jealous.
Like, I work at one of them. There's a Barnes & Noble. There's, like, 4 or 5 indies that, like, I'm within walking distance of. So, Ann Arbor, Michigan, guys.
I think I'm about a half hour at home. I'm a half hour from any bookstore. Here, there's a Deseret Books,
Kira,
but that's not real. What?
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 I think Google is playing with us, like toying with our minds.
Did I, like...
No, you're good. You're good. Just keep going.
Okay. Almost. the nearest bookstore's like half an hour away, but then here there's a Deseret Books, but that doesn't really count because it's just like religious stuff. So I don't know. I like libraries.
Julie, do you remember that religious bookstore we went to when you were in town?
Oh my gosh, that place was amazing. We thought it was gonna be like the super conservative religious place, and it was like this hippie convent. Like,
Oh my god, it was so crazy.
oh my gosh.
There was like this I don't know, this like weird Hindu art all over the walls, like spirituality zodiac books. It was
They had like power crystals on the counter.
Oh,
It was
cool.
amazing. Okay, last question, probably, unless we have another tweet. Okay, yeah. So Zoe says she's doing NaNoWriMo as well. She's going for a contemporary breakfast club feel with a high school knitting club and involved people. That sounds amazing. I want to read that.
Knitting club?
Some of these ideas are awesome.
I was in a knitting club in high school. My fun fact.
I didn't know those existed.
I was
mean,
in one in
that's
elementary
really-
school.
We
My
started
siblings and I
my
have our
friends
own.
So.
Okay, and then our last question also comes from Zoe, and she asks, do you think visual stories, like TV shows, etc., ever even begin to compare with books?
No. Actually, no. I really like.
Answer for the rest of you.
Yeah. No, I really like TV and movies. I do. I just
Yeah.
also like books even more. So.
They're so different.
Yeah.
They do such
Yeah.
different things for me that I have a hard
Yeah.
time
It's so
comparing
true.
them.
Yeah, it's hard to compare. They're totally different. It's like comparing apples and bananas. They don't
Mhm.
really.
Except not.
Like, they're both fruit, but they're not.
Oh no, I get it. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I don't even know. They're just so they're so different. And sometimes like also like I don't want to read it. Like sometimes I know it sounds weird, but sometimes I'm like not in the mood to read a book, or like
Yes.
a TV show is just the right amount of time. that I
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
the stimulation you want. And also
Yep.
I have like the fall, I have so many favorite TV shows, so
Mhm.
can't even compare them.
Yeah, so I'm a film minor, so I'm actually taking about as many film classes in college as I've taken of creative writing and literature classes. AKA, I really love movies. And I think that they can be as good as books, but they are like just a very different medium, which is interesting. I'm currently taking a class about literature to film adaptations.
Oh, that sounds
And-
awesome.
I've done that
It's
one.
amazing, but it's like it's very strange because we have the head of the U of M MFA program teaches the literature component, and then the head of our screenwriting program teaches the film component. So like it's two writers
That's
who
cool.
like are teaching it, but teaching us like these very different things about the two types. So we like read a book and watch a movie every week, and like it's really fun. We're doing Gatsby next week though, and I'm a little bit scared because
Are you
there's no
watching
such
both
thing as a
adaptations?
no, we're only watching the new one, which is
Oh.
the Last Bourbon movie, which is a terrible film. But they're both terrible, so like I don't know.
I also really like Baz Luhrmann's. That's a tough one.
See, I don't mind Baz Luhrmann. I just really don't like his adaptation of Gatsby.
Yeah, popular opinion. I really liked that film, like a lot. I
Okay.
shouldn't have, but I did.
I liked
That's the
it.
thing. I feel like it's either people like really loved it or really hated
The
it.
music is
Because
also-
I didn't like having the modern music in it, I guess was my main thing.
Oh, so yeah,
I
that's the
love
favorite
that.
part.
Because like I liked the soundtrack like objectively, I just didn't like having it in the movie. If that makes
Oh,
sense.
no,
I'm
I
also not
love-
a big soundtrack person though. I
Uh-huh.
like scores. I don't like soundtracks.
See, I like
Mm,
soundtracks.
True. True. Yeah.
See, I like both.
I like scores.
I think yeah, it depends on the movie. I think honestly.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Julia, I have a book for you to read
Ooh, what is it?
about this topic. It's called Good Scripts, Bad Scripts.
Ooh,
It's
I'm
amazing.
writing this down.
It's a book. It analyzes, like, really deeply analyzes in plot structure and character, like, really minutely, I think 6 really, really good films and 6 really, really awful films.
Oh my gosh.
Compares them
That
to
sounds
It's
like a book I'm going to fall in love with.
I'll give it to you next time I see you. It is one of the best books I've ever read.
Oh, speaking of books, I meant to say,
It's
have you
non-fiction.
ordered George yet, or are you just thinking of ordering it?
I lost you guys.
Are you still there, Emma?
Emma.
Emma!
Is she there?
Oh no.
Hi,
Oh, lost
she's
her.
Frozen.
Oh, there she goes.
She's
Okay.
back.
Emma, have you ordered George, or are you just thinking of ordering it?
Hmm?
Have you ordered George already?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say I'll lend you my ARC of it when I come to Chicago next week. But if you already ordered,
I
then
don't know when it's going to come
too late.
out.
But anyway, okay. So that is about how much time we have. So does anyone want to ask any more questions or anything?
I think I'm
I
good.
have nothing.
I feel like we should end it before it gets too long.
Okay. Well, I guess that is our chat for the night. Hopefully you got to learn some stuff about us, and hopefully our internet didn't suck so much that you couldn't understand anything any of us were saying. And we will join you again next month for another Chapter 1Con chat on a topic relating to writing and books and all that. More of a normal chat. And yeah, so that is it. Thanks for joining us tonight. Check us out at www.chapter1conference.com. And I hope you guys have a good night. Everybody, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.